So everyone, we're back. Can't say I'm not happy to be back, because I am. Although I've had quite a nice week off. It's lovely to be back. Although we're going to head out in a minute and have a chat with the boys, see how they got on at Christmas. But we've run into our first issue of 2023, guys, and it looks like a fairly serious one. So we're just going to pop out in the workshop. I'm going to show you what's happened, and it's regarding the Renault V6 block, and you see what you think. Not a great start to the year, to be honest. So we've got the Renault block here. As you can see, there's a bit of bar sticking out the end of it, but I'll explain in a minute why that is. So obviously now we've got the sump and what have you on the Renault V6. Paul's just starting to put some external bits back on. One being this, which is the oil pressure sensor, and you can see there, just get it in focus, the thread on the end of there is actually metric, so it's M16 by 1.5. Now he's just started to screw that into the block, and this is where it goes in here. You can see there's like a lug that sticks up. He literally just started to tighten it up, and it's actually pulled the threads out, which is an absolute disaster, really. So if you have a look in there, I mean, it's a bit of a silly design, because you've probably you've only got 4 threads on the end of that union there, and probably about 20 threads in the boss. So it's literally only catching on the first 4 threads. But that thread there needs to be very, very parallel to that face. Otherwise, that washer on the end there is not going to seal. Really, the only thing we can do is put a helicoil in there, but the only problem is with that is it needs to be perfectly at 90 degrees to this face, otherwise that is not going to seal. So ideally we would have to strip all this out, put that onto the milling machine and put the helicoil down into that boss, and then face the boss after, so you know that it's dead 90 degrees and that we're going to get it perfectly sealed. But obviously the engine is all intact, so we can't really do that, guys. So what we're going to have to do is, we have got an M16 by 1.5 helicoil kit. Helicoil is going to be absolutely fine for this, because the helicoil is only going to come out to about there, and the washer is, you know, good for beyond that, so that's going to be fine. So what we've done is we've put this bar in through the oil jacket with obviously some rag on there, which is going to completely seal that hole so no swarf goes down there. We're going to do it upside down anyway, and what we've got is a step tap. Now I'll show you the step tap. Now this here is a step tap. It's not actually a 16 by 1.5 this. We've had to order another one, but what you can see, you've got the correct thread on the end, and the advantages with this over a normal helicoil tap and drill is, obviously with a normal one you've got to drill it and try and get it as central as you can, and then obviously put it down like a normal tap. But with this one, fortunately, because we've got some existing threads in there, you can just, that screws into the existing threads, and then it follows on with the helicoil size tap at the back, and that ensures that it follows the original thread and therefore stays 90 degrees to the face, and then you've got half a chance of that sealing. So we're going to order another one of those taps, guys, but before we do this process, obviously we're going to ring the customer and tell them what we've got and what the issue is, but I would like you guys to comment down below, please, and see what you would recommend us doing before we go ahead and do this. But yeah, not a good start to the new year, guys. Bit of a nightmare, but let's see if we can overcome it. Let's go and see how young Isaac's getting on over here. Hello, mate.
Hello, how's it going? Year. Yeah, and you?
Did you have a nice Christmas?
Yeah, wasn't too bad.
Get up to much apart from drinking and eating?
Nah, not much else. That's about it.
But it was all good though?
Yeah, it's lovely, yeah.
Oh, that's good. So what we got here, mate? This is your first job of the
It's the Lancia Phobia crank.
Okay.
And basically we just took the old crank bungs out, cleaned out the crank, and then we got some new ones to go in.
So these are the bungs that go in for the cross drilling for the oil ways, is that right?
Yeah.
Got the old ones here.
Yeah, the old ones are just there.
See there, these are the old ones. Fortunately, sometimes I think they're a bit difficult to get out and you've got to drill them out. We had to drill any out or they all come out?
No,
right?
John took them out, but he said they all come out fine, so.
Oh, that's good. Is there much gunk on the end?
Quite a bit, yeah.
What are the new ones like here?
Well, this one's got Heldite on it, just need to clean off, but they're sort of, I don't know why, but they're a bit thicker.
Yeah, you've got to turn the front down, I think, to suit, get it the right length. But
yeah, that one, these two might, because I think for some reason the thread's not as deep on them.
Oh, I see. So we've gone through the cylinder head.
Yeah, the head's been gone through.
Just got to face it.
Well, I have faced it, but
yeah.
it's gone a bit murky because after soda blasting it went a little bit.
Oh yeah, that don't matter though, does it?
No.
What's going on here with the crankcase?
Giving the crankcase a little clean out this morning. Might need to do a little bit more, but
have we got new pistons for it, or?
Yeah, they're just in that box under that folder.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
I think John's got one of them at the minute.
And John's down there just honing the barrels.
Yeah.
I did put it in a video the other day about this, but see John's down there honing away, bless him.
Yeah, I've got to clean out all of this. It's got the pump, sort of, not actually too sure out. Oh yeah, the pump's there.
Pumps on the end, all
Yeah.
incorporated. So you just got to check the pump out. We've got a new one.
Yeah.
I've just got to check it, see if it's all right.
I'm not sure if we've got a new one, but I'll definitely check it and then see if we can get a new one, I suppose.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, it's going all right.
Hello, Paul.
Hello, mate. You all right?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you as well.
You had a nice Christmas, mate?
Yeah, it was good, mate. Good to
Anything exciting?
I chilled out, ate lots of Christmas dinner,
Yeah.
quite a few mince pies, played a lot of Xbox.
Yeah. Good work.
So yeah, I just thought I'd chill out, really, mate. I haven't had much time off this year, so
No,
my own
make
bits.
the most of it.
So I thought I'd take a good 4 or 5, 6 days off. So
Well, it's good to see you
a bit more
anyway.
refreshed.
Nice and fresh.
How about you?
Yeah, not bad, mate. Children
Well,
just running me down.
at least we say about
If it's not you, it's the kids. Right, so we've come back in, Paul, and as I've explained to everyone, we've had a little incident this morning. Not your fault.
It's
Just clear that up.
It's not my fault. It's not me. Someone came in and done it.
It's not me.
No.
It's everyone else. So yeah, we've what I've done is I've explained what our only option is at this state or this stage.
Yeah.
I'm thinking of we're going to order another stepped M16 by 1.5 tap, and that will ensure that the thread is 90 degrees to the face, so we get a seal on there. Do you agree, Paul?
Yeah. That's what we need to do it properly, don't
It's
we?
either that or completely strip it down. So what I've done is left it to the viewers to comment down below
I'm sure there'll be plenty of people that want to.
and see what they think we should do, Paul, at this stage.
Constructive criticism is more than welcome.
Exactly.
So,
just to note at this time though, I have rang the customer and he gives us the okay on the step tap option. So he can't really see that there's going to be any benefit in stripping it all out and sticking it up on the mill.
No,
as long as it seals at the end of the day, that's all that counts, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, luckily where the oil system is in this, it's not going to be too bad. I'm not going to get too much oil in there. We've got obviously bar in there for some cloth to stop any swarf going into the actual
That's
gallery.
right, and we shall turn it upside down if we get the step tap. And
But we'll assess the situation when it's done and see what
exactly,
it's
see what everyone thinks first. But next step, mate, looks like you're putting the cylinder heads on.
like. Yeah, well, I just wanted to make sure the gaskets fit, which are the right gaskets, and just look at the procedure for the torque settings, and make sure the gaskets are the right way.
Okay.
So nothing.
So it confirms in the book, same as the auto data.
Yeah, they've obviously got this. I can't remember, you looked it up, but whatever 2DA.
Yeah,
Newton
DA apparently is sort of 0.1 of a newton metre. Whatever it says in DA, you just times by 10.
I looked at auto data, but that is 20 newton meters, and that's 15 newton meters.
Yeah.
So auto data matches up to that,
Right, okay.
which is fine.
And we've checked the dowel height compared to the holes in the cylinder head.
Yeah, got like 3 or 4 mil in there.
That's all right. Yeah, we always do that because obviously, even if you just face a cylinder head,
It can bottom out sometimes.
they can bottom out on the dowels and give you a false reading, and the gasket blows. So
Yeah, you've got to be
done all that.
with these metal gaskets. You've got to be spot on, haven't you?
yeah,
So
got to be cock on, mate. Both faces got to be flat.
They're not very forgiving, are they? I don't know what the tolerance is, but it's not much. At
No,
all.
not really. Get one head on, then the other.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, we'll see what the outcome is at first before we put the heads on,
Yeah,
and then we'll bolt the heads on hopefully.
ideal.
But I just want to make sure these gaskets are all right and all fit and they match up the original one. So
Yeah.
yeah, other than that,
It's nice to have you back, mate.
well,
Nice to see you nice and fresh.
it's good to be back into a bit of routine, mate, really.
Yeah.
So I was doing a bit of my own work during the week, but then it's easy when you're doing your own work because you sort of get up at sort of what time you want.
Yeah. Well, which has been later and later, if you're anything like me.
9, 10, get on 10:30,
Oh, God, don't.
getting up.
9:30's been early for me.
It's a case that I'll just watch one more episode of this on TV and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning.
This morning felt like the middle of the night to me. 7:30.
I felt pretty rough this morning when I woke up. I was like, God. I woke up twice during the night and I was like, oh no. The alarm went off about 5 times. I don't have 6 alarms on my iPhone, whatever.
Well, thank you very much, mate.
That's right, mate.
Well, that's it for another video, guys. Sorry we didn't put a video out yesterday and it has to be today, but there will be another one tomorrow. But until then, again, thank you very much. We will see you in tomorrow's video. Take care. Cheers, guys.